Welcome back to another episode of our Dinner Party Podcast. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Keith.
We're the podcast that covers topics you can cover later, like at a dinner party. Ready for this topic?
Ready.
Celebrities die in 3. Everybody knows this. I don't know why it is, but it is. And this week we lost a couple good ones, but throwback to Michelle Trachtenberg, who died at the age of 39, and this is from Variety. Michelle Trachtenberg, the actor best known for film and television roles, including Gossip Girl and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Personally, for me, Harriet the Spy.
Exactly, Harriet the Spy.
Exactly.
And Pete and Pete.
And Pete and Pete.
I loved Pete and Pete.
Nickelodeon throwback.
Yeah.
But she was 39. She was found unconscious and unresponsive Wednesday in her Manhattan apartment, according to the New York City Police Department. According to the New York Post, which first reported the news, she had recently undergone a liver transplant. Trachtenberg's cause of death has not been confirmed, but the NYPD did say criminality was not suspected. In a statement, NYPD said the officers responded to a 911 call just after 8 a.m., and Trachtenberg was pronounced dead by emergency medical workers who also responded to the scene. It is with great sadness to confirm that Michelle Trachtenberg has passed away, her publicist Gary Mantouche said in a statement. The family requests privacy for their loss. There are no further details at this time. In addition to losing Michelle, we also lost Gene Hackman this week and singer Roberta Flack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I saw the Gene Hackman thing. It was like his wife and their dog.
That one feels very suspicious because his wife was only 69. He was 83. Like initially when I saw Gene Hackman, I thought elderly kind of makes sense.
Right.
Super suspicious that all 3 of them died. I don't know if that was like drink the Kool-Aid. Also, carbon monoxide poisoning is actually the first thing that came to mind.
That's what I was reading too. And then like later this afternoon, because that was recent. That was
he
this
more
morning or last
recently than this morning.
Yeah.
Michelle Trachtenberg though just yesterday, and this is Thursday, February 27th. So
yeah, I think I saw later today the Gene Hackman one. The police said that now they think it might be suspicious activity.
Yeah.
So
I mean, why the dog also though?
Right.
Whoever killed them, why the dog?
Yeah.
Leave the dog out of it.
That was super weird that it was all 3 and the dog.
And I also initially was really concerned about Michelle Trachtenberg thinking, possible suicide, I think is what everyone's mind jumped to. But with the liver transplant, it feels a bit more obvious there. But so sad, so sad. Yeah.
Sick and had the liver. I mean, why?
Yeah. I don't know that I kept up with her after Harriet the Spy. But can I say that movie, when I was little, loved it so much that I used to buy all these like spy gadget toys when I was little. I loved her. I thought she was fabulous. And I loved playing, like me and a little group of girlfriends would play that all the time. She was iconic.
Just play spy.
Yeah, we would. We thought she was the coolest in that. It had a huge influence on at least what I pretend played as a child.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was sad to see. Just from memories as a kid watching that and Adventures of Pete and Pete.
It's always, younger deaths are always surprising and sadder. I don't know that that's a good word or perhaps even a word at all. I don't know if sadder is a word.
Probably not.
But it was shocking. I will say it's just like the thing that popped up on my news feed, on a work computer, and I honestly clicked on it. I was like, I normally wouldn't do that, but it took me by surprise because she is a name I think at least millennials certainly recognize. She was in a lot of things.
Yeah, it just popped up and I was like, what? No way. And then the singer that died, I didn't recognize the name, but when I saw the name of the song, I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, also really, really popular.
What was the song? I forget.
I was literally just about to go find what her top song was. Killing Me Softly, which sampled by the incomparable Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Certainly left her mark on the world. All these people were really strong influences in their own right. I think Roberta Flack did die just from being elderly, just natural causes, basically, because she died at the age of 88. So
it's
nothing
old.
Suspicious there. But the Gene Hackman thing, I don't know, man. I'm interested. I'm going to follow that one because I want to learn more.
It's very early.
It is very early. It's also weird because there is that thing, again, 3 celebrities have died. And 1 week. I'm pretty sure Roberta Flack died this week as well.
She
if
was
not,
first, yeah.
yeah. Also, the age of 27. It's like 27 in groups of 3.
27.
Yeah, is it 27 is like the magic, cursed age that a lot of singers die. Like Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse. There's like, you can Google it. It's its own conspiracy theory, but it's like if you're legendary, there's a good chance you're going to die at the age of 27.
Ugh. Well, I'm past that, so I don't have to worry about that.
We've made it, but we're not legends.
Oh.
I knew I wasn't a special person, so because I made it past 27.
Oh, that's the key.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Yeah. So if you ever thought, I'm still like, I've got years ahead of me, or like you think you're like super special, you're not. If you're over the age of 27 and you're alive, you're just not. But the 27 Club is a cultural phenomenon. Okay. So here are some names: Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Brian Jones, Kurt Cobain, and Amy Winehouse.
Oh.
So a lot of well-known people.
I saw one of my Facebook friends today. He posted yesterday, he posted a conversation he was having with his daughter, and it made me sad inside a little. Kurt Cobain reminded me. Had to do about him.
Really?
She asked him.
How old is the daughter?
She's young.
Tee it up.
I don't know.
Like elementary school?
I think she's teenager.
Oh, okay. This one hurts more already.
Yeah. She said, was Kurt Cobain, I think she said, was Kurt Cobain the singer in Nickelback? I think.
I don't think I can. My lungs are too small to gasp further.
This was like the picture of like Chad Kroeger with his long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The education system in this country has failed. Failed. You know what we need to bring back? We need VH1 to bring back, like, I love the 80s. I love the 90s. Because that is really how you educate the masses.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Like music. Like, I love my 90s music. Or
What
I
are
love
the
my
MTV
whatever. Like,
stations?
bring it back.
They have like 90s rock block.
Nice.
Stuff like that.
That feels like something MTV would do, like an old school, because they're like, we ran the gambit on.
We ran out of content.
Yeah, it does though. I feel like MTV was like, they were like music television, and then like the 90s kind of came and they had TRL, and like the early 2000s did really well, and TRL. Then like life changed and they were like, but what about reality TV? And now everyone's just fucking over reality TV, and they were like, what about revisiting reality TV?
They had some
Or what
weird
about
shows.
these music videos you can still watch from way back in the day? Or what about 18 consistent hours of Rob Dyrdek doing funny videos?
I didn't watch that show.
Yeah, but that's what's on MTV now.
Hit My Ride.
Is that on MTV still?
It was. Like, that was like
MTV is now just reruns of your childhood, but it's very sad. It's a sad place to visit. Like, I don't think if I walked in and my friend was watching MTV, I'd be like, you okay? Like, what do we need to talk about? What's going on?
Earlier I kept saying, and that reminded me of a show we've been watching at my house. No.
Okay.
Just, You ever watch Singles Inferno?
No, what?
It's on Netflix. We were watching it. It's a Korean like dating show.
Love it already. I'm in.
And every time they go out like on a date thing, they call it paradise, but it's just a hotel room. And
that makes me sad. Is it in North Korea? They're like, here's a fully stocked hotel room.
I can't tell.
With Band-Aid colored.
Yeah. When they have conversations with each other, like, they're never looking at each other. Like, anywhere they're at, like, they'll be looking over here and the girl's sitting over here. They just don't make eye contact ever.
Eye contact in Asian countries is different though.
And they say a lot. Like, whenever they're
They also click more, like, instead of like, because we have verbal filler as well, right? So there's a lot of like pops instead, like.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And this show's weird because so this happens, but then they have like a panel of 5 people watching the show who have nothing to do with the show, It's not like.
But they're on the they're watching.
They're
the date?
just commentating on them watching. And
wait, I feel like Korea has figured something out because people love watching people judge shit.
That's true. But like, where was I going?
Do they get feedback after the date?
No.
Oh, it's like the date was got feedback.
One of them even mentioned, this was filmed a year ago, and they're sitting there watching it, like part of the show.
No, I did it. I just added like a click for.
And it's incredible. That's the other thing. That's where I was going with it. They think these people are hilarious, like when they talk. And I'm like, what was so funny? He didn't say anything funny. I keep telling Jessica, I would kill in South Korea. If they think that's funny, tell me what was funny about that? We keep thinking
like,
that
what's like an example of like what they would laugh at? Like somebody being like, so you like the color red? Or like, is there like national jokes that we just don't get?
No, they're not even jokes. Just like people saying things, but they're just like everyday statements. And they think they're hilarious.
Okay. Maybe it's the awkwardness of saying something obvious.
Or we think maybe we're like, something's lost in the translation.
Right, where the translation was like too point blank, but it was like said with sarcasm or something.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. There's something about it, though. We watched the newest season of Singles Inferno. There's no prize. I mean, you either leave with this like a person or you don't.
Do they have to like pair up like what's the Paradise one that everyone does watch? Like something in like Love.
I don't know. I don't watch a lot of them, but
like a hot new bombshell has entered. Like it's that
you're talking. Was that Love Island?
There you go.
Yeah.
Has entered the villa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we watched Singles Inferno because our exchange student said she watches it with her mom.
Oh.
And they also can't speak Korean, so they just sit there and laugh at it.
Random.
Yeah.
The world is a strange place as we look at what entertains us across the globe.
Yeah. The ums reminded me of that because Jessica hates it when I say now because of that show.
Fair. Shout out to our oil daddies in Saudi Arabia for listening.
Yeah.
That concludes another episode of our Dinner Party Podcast. See you next time.